If you've watched my last two videos, I know you are probably thinking, okay, we've shopped, we've prepped, and now what? A lot of you have actually told me that when it comes down to putting meals together each week, that's where you are struggling for ideas. So I hope today's video will show you just a few more meal ideas that are fast and easy to add to your healthy vegan meal collection. Let's go ahead and start with breakfast. Now, as I've mentioned many times before, my husband Q and I usually start out with oatmeal pretty much every single morning, but I do like to mix it up with flavors. Especially in the fall, there's lots of pumpkin things going around, but also I've noticed the cranberries are starting to come out, and I personally love cranberry sauce and love cranberries in my oatmeal. And if you guys noticed in my shopping haul video, I did get a bag of cranberries, so that's what I'm going to show you, how to make a very quick little sauce to add into your morning oats. You could also pair it with an apple-based oatmeal, so you got the apples and cranberries, that would be really good as well. But of course, don't feel limited to just adding this into oatmeal. Cranberry sauce is good on many things. Another breakfast that I really love to make is smoothies, because it is honestly so fast and easy, and in the mornings when you don't have a lot of time, smoothies are there for you. Another great advantage of smoothies is that they're really good for using up produce that maybe has been sitting in your fridge for a little while and it's not as fresh as it used to be. You can always throw it into the freezer and then throw it into a smoothie at a later time. I do it all the time. If I notice that there's produce that I haven't been eating for a few days, I will just pop it into the freezer and then it's good for a few months and perfect for adding into smoothies. So for today's smoothie, we're gonna do a super colorful smoothie using beets, zucchini, banana, blueberries, cherries, flax, water, and adzuki beans. So personally, I like to use protein powders. I like the taste, and I noticed that a lot of them will have extra vitamins in there as well. But I did want to show you another option in case you don't have any protein powder on hand. You can always use something like beans. Now, using beans or protein powder is optional. I like to do it when I want to make this into a more filling, substantial meal that'll help keep me full until lunch. Okay, let's move on to some lunch and dinner ideas. As you guys probably saw at the end of the last video, when I do my weekly meal preps, I do usually like to make at least 1 or 2 meals that are ready to go right away, sometimes more. But I do try and make at least 1 or 2 so that I'm ready to start the week. I have all of my sides prepped as well, but I like to have something that is literally grab and go so that when Monday comes, I have meals that I could take out of the fridge and either reheat or just eat right away. So in that video, I made a harvest grain salad and a butternut squash soup. I have been loving the soup and salad combo lately, and I feel like those are both perfect fall meals as well. So that is definitely an option when you do a meal prep, to make sure you have at least 1 or 2 meals that are ready to go. Another meal idea that you can make once you have some of the key items prepped is congee. Congee is a type of rice soup, and it is really easy to make. I promise you, anyone can make it. Now, traditionally, I'm pretty sure this is not how you make congee, but lately I have been making this lazy version where you just use already cooked rice and beans, and it is honestly so easy and so delicious. So we're just going with it. And congee is really all about the toppings. So you can use any toppings that you like. Some of the ones that we like are green onion, coriander, black pepper, chili flakes, sesame seeds, fermented tofu, Chinese pickles, and or a little bit of chili oil. So like I said, easy to make, hearty and filling, and such a nice, warm, comforting soup in these colder months. So as you guys saw in the last shopping haul video, I also got some of the Just Egg folded vegan egg patties. Now we have been loving this product lately. If you guys haven't tried it yet and you are looking for a vegan egg substitute, I highly recommend trying it out. Looking at the nutrition label, it's actually pretty similar to a regular egg in terms of like macros and everything like that, but no cholesterol. And this is a really fun thing to add into like breakfast sandwiches, of course, but I also really enjoy adding it into sushi. Now this is definitely optional. You could just keep it with veggies if you wanted to, or add in some tofu. I have done both of those as well, and they are all delicious. So we like to have sushi a couple times a month. Sometimes I also make it into a sushi bowl, like a deconstructed sushi in a bowl. So if you feel like you're not gonna be very good at the rolling part, you can always do a deconstructed sushi bowl and just add the rice as the base and all of your toppings on top. Really love midweek tacos because they are so easy to put together. I always feel like when I need a dinner very last minute, my go-to is tacos. Now lately I have been enjoying adding tempeh into my tacos for a little extra protein, and also I really like the flavor of tempeh, but it does add an extra step because maybe you need to pan fry or air fry your tempeh. But if you do have beans, rice, and veggies all ready to go in your fridge, you could have tacos in like 5 minutes or less. All you need to do is reheat everything, add in your toppings, and boom, tacos. So I did end up getting a lot of kale in my last haul, and I know a lot of you guys were wondering, what do I do with all that kale? So much kale. So I actually have previously made a video of 5 ideas on how to use up your kale. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I will link it in the description box down below. But one of my favorite ways to use kale is to make a kale salad. Now, the vegan cheese, of course, is optional, but for any of you who have really been missing cheese, and maybe that's something that has been holding you back from going vegan for a while, I highly recommend you trying out some of these new gourmet vegan cheeses that are coming onto market. I have even seen oil-free ones coming out. So times are definitely changing, the vegan cheese game is definitely changing, and they have a lot of them that taste a lot more like dairy cheese now than they used to. I will link that company that I found before with the oil-free cheese in the description box down below. But like I said, this is optional. If you don't want to include it, you don't have to. So if you did enjoy this video or found it helpful at all, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Let me know in a comment which of these meal ideas you're going to be trying out. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's eat plants, and I will see you guys next time.